Fools Reviews, episode 19. We back again. I'm Blue Hill Dreams.
I'm Zeke.
I'm Mike.
We one man short tonight. Marcus gonna make it tonight.
We ain't sure we ain't two. Thought we started with 5.
No, never mind. No, we literally one man short. Yeah, Marcus gonna be here at work tonight.
Yeah.
How y'all week been?
Somebody gotta sell these drugs out here.
You know what?
It's Friday night. It's warm outside. Tuesday, 80 degree weather night. You know we ain't gonna be here. You know, it's phone bumping right now.
It's sundress season. It's sundress season.
Yeah, that's who.
Yeah, we know why he going. He got bags to sell.
He gonna be. I don't know about the drug thing, but he gonna be talking mad shit when you hear this.
Yeah.
All right.
But no, how y'all been, man? Y'all been good?
Oh yeah, it been an okay week, especially yesterday.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
I just saw you just walk the stage.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
It's been Wayne State did called a commencement redux. So everybody that graduated in 20 and 21 basically got to walk across the stage, which was dope though because it was like 11,000 students that didn't get a chance to walk. Mm-hmm. So it was good to see that, and then like it was in the new Wayne State field house.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
So it's like I think 22 class of 22 and other class from yesterday was the first ones to do that because they built it right on the field, like where right by the lodge in Warren. So that was dope though to see. Some people that I went had classes with, and it was dope to do it in front of some of the loved ones, especially Granny, because Granny is class of 1975. So
right,
that was dope too.
Yeah, it's been a busy week for me. Well, last week, obviously, my birthday, my girl birthday, my daughter birthday, and
you have no birthday.
I have.
You don't have a birthday no more. Bro.
You don't have an Instagram.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing. Yeah.
That's your daughter's birthday.
Yeah, that's my daughter's birthday. My daughter's Instagram. Yeah. But anyway, it was busy. This week been busy, so I'm glad it's the weekend. Finally, I get to sit back and chill and catch up on some stuff I've been meaning to do. So,
well, lucky y'all, I was sick.
Damn! Hell no!
My whole family was sick.
You had COVID, so you was sick since last Friday, right?
Yeah,
when we left here. So.
I didn't get sick until Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that.
But you got the vid, bro?
Nah, I got the HIV. No, I'm just playing.
Your whole family got HIV? Whoa!
But hey, we don't talk.
Who's the aggressor?
No, but yeah, we all just got over that. Everybody at my job been sick too, so it's going around. Everybody was sick, so
yeah.
Fuck y'all for having a good time. I think I got sick from you.
I had a good. Who, me?
I think I got sick from your kids' party, man.
No, what?
Yeah, I'm blaming Isaiah for this.
Nah, bro. Nah, you can't blame
him and his daughter got me sick.
Can't blame us.
Kids be touching everything, so
they do.
Yeah, but my kids got sick first, and then it's just it went around.
Yeah, that's how that usually go. Like kids get sick all the time.
Yeah, and then they be all over you. Mm-hmm. So it's really bad. But yeah, we good now. We good. We back. So
all right,
that's all that matters. What topic we trying to get into first here?
I know we're going to catch a lot of heat for this because it ruffles a lot of feathers. But we're going to talk about the Kevin Samuels thing.
The great Kevin Samuels. No, I'm just that's going to piss people off. That's the one.
I don't care.
Yeah, saying the great will definitely piss people off. You can't say the great.
I know at least 2 people that's going to be mad. Like, what?
Oh yeah.
They're going to be pissed off.
It's going to be more than 2 people, but
I'm just talking about like that. I personally
be a person.
But how y'all feel about it, man? What y'all?
I mean, it's bold that he died. I mean, I don't wish death on anybody. No. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, the thing about how some people, to me, I look at it as a celebratory, like how they really going in on talking about, he bullied. My thing is, I don't agree with everything he said, but as far as everybody always want to highlight the bad, you know what I'm saying? So in those clips that came out when he really started to get more notoriety, he wasn't the one that was cutting them video with them interviews and putting the video out. It was clickbait of probably how he said that one time the girl like a linebacker or built like a linebacker or something like that.
I felt like this.
So I really think his approach was okay. It just his delivery, how he said it to him. But a lot of the stuff that he was saying was actually right as far as but when he did talk about men a lot, but they forget that. Some women do forget that. Yeah. And, some men forget it. Like, I just saw one clip today of one of the famous pastors, Jamal Bryant, good pastor or whatever, but he tried to make the message about Kevin Samuels when he said, like, I think the 30-year-old woman, basically don't have no value. Mm-hmm.
He's never said nothing like that. People keep misrepresenting what he's been saying too. That's another thing. Like I heard people saying he was advocating for beating women. Like he ain't never said that ever.
Now that's a little wild.
Like people were saying stuff like that, and I'm like, what? He ain't never. I ain't never heard him say that. And I don't watch everything he do, so I don't know exactly everything. But as many things as I have seen, like if you actually watch some of his like actual live streams or whatever. He ain't never said nothing like that. He wants black women and black men to get together.
He even said
he say that all the time.
He said it on one of his clips, and he said 80% of black men and women are together.
And the thing that I hate is that people were saying, like you were just saying, like that, like they were like
cut the clip.
Yeah, like they were cutting. First of all, they were cutting clips, so it's not like on him. They just took the ones where it was like all negative, which is why people. But his delivery, that's what it was. You said his delivery was bad. I don't think it was nothing wrong with his delivery because sometimes he do be with rude people.
This is my thing. It
is how you say things, though.
I feel
but
like
here's the problem: it's other people out here, like women, other men who say it nicely, and women still go at them. As well, so it don't matter if you a woman saying it like politely, if you a woman saying it negatively, like in a different tone. If you Kevin Samuels saying it, if you gay, they used to call him all types of different names. It don't matter like how you say it. If somebody don't like what you're saying, they're going to attack you. It doesn't matter how you say it.
That's true. But look, I feel like Kevin Samuels, he did, when he was saying like some of the stuff he was saying, like in the certain way, like the linebacker comment and stuff. And he was getting like bigger off of that, saying stuff like that. So he kind of,
but those people come at him though too.
Yeah, but I feel like he kind of kept pushing towards the saying like certain comments like that. You know what I mean?
But he only said it to certain people. If you saying it, like if you cutting somebody off, then you being annoying or I feel like rude stuff. He should be allowed to say.
You know how some people feel like they just feed into that villain role.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure
he was feeding into that to get bigger.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's why so many people hate him because the clickbait stuff is all the negative stuff that he was saying. It's nothing of anything that people can really take on home and
But there there are positive clips out there too. It's just they don't go viral.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not his fault because he's not putting either clip out. It's the other people putting the clips out.
Yes, but he knows,
and people don't actually tune in to watch them.
He knows that's what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, So he should change how he talk to people because of that.
The world feeds off negativity, so
but that's how he
fed off that as well by kept on saying what he was saying, like how he was saying it.
But I'm saying, why should he change how he been doing it? He been doing it like that even before he blew up. So why should he change how he talking to people? And then the people coming on are also rude. It's not like he just attacking anybody. He might ask them the same questions, but he's not attacking people usually.
I don't know, bro.
I'm going based off of what I've seen, and I ain't never seen him do that like that. Now, I'm not saying I agree with half of the stuff he said, because he's saying some crazy stuff. And people, another thing that people confuse is they try and do that like 30-year-old thing where he's like, they don't have no value. He never said nothing like that. He only said that he think that women should date the people within their bracket. That's all he said. And all the women that call in, that's another thing, all these women that keep calling in to this show, hate him. Why you keep calling in? Why you keep watching? You think you're going to be the one to trip him up, but then you look stupid on the air and now you mad. And then everybody else is mad as well. Like, come on now.
Yeah, like.
That's stupid. I would never call nobody and be like if I hate somebody, I ain't never watching them.
Right.
So my thing is like what you said. I understand what you're saying with he gonna feed into the villain role.
Yeah.
But like again, like I kind of will piggyback over what Mike said. Like they do call him and knowing that he doesn't bite his tongue about what he's gonna say because they call him for validation. Right? I'm
they
saying
calling him.
They calling him. They know. I'm not saying that how he said it was always right, but some of the actual sentiment way he was saying it was right. Like I think one of the chicks was like, for instance, she was talking about her parents. Mm-hmm. Like, she wanted this rich person and everything like that. If you worked a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying, she despised them. And he cut into her. Like, you said, you talking about your own parents, but you living with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had these kids by this certain person that ain't doing nothing for you, but you not gonna come on here and talk bad about your parents that work that 9 to 5 and actually put you and help you through whatever.
Yeah, he ain't like when people talk about.
Well, that's a realistic
average people in general.
Some of the stuff that's realistic, but some people I think lost sight of that. You know what I'm saying? But so I can't help if that's like today. If this episode in particular goes viral, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing this, you know what I'm saying, to put this podcast out. So we don't know which episode is going to go viral. So if it go viral and people feed off of it, but
this is the thing. So if this episode go viral, we gonna look at this episode and try to replicate on everything that this episode did to try to get another viral episode.
But this episode is the same.
Hold on. So with Kevin Samuels saying the disrespectful stuff and that his shit going viral, he kept trying to replicate that same disrespectful tone to the women.
His tone was the same.
It's the same women. It was the same women that was coming. Even like he went off on
certain things that you say. It's like a comedian, bro. Like you know what type of jokes gonna ring off, bro.
I'm not gonna say he didn't know what jokes.
Like Kevin Hart always talks about his this kind of off topic. Kevin Hart always talk about his family. He got big off that shit, and then he just kept doing it, and it's still big. But niggas started getting tired of that. You know what I'm saying?
But people were tired of it from the get-go. They were mad
at the beginning.
Yes, they were. The minute that video came out, when he was talking about the girl being average at best, after she was saying some crazy, asking for crazy stuff, when she wasn't nothing special, but she was asking for all this crazy stuff, and then he called her average at best. When that blew up, he didn't. But
this the thing. People feed off negativity, so we all gonna click on that and watch it. Like even though we might have been tired of him, he's saying some crazy shit. We gonna click on it and watch it.
Okay, but like you said, after a while you're gonna get tired. Why you keep going back? The people are going back. He had valid points too. It's not like I understand why people didn't like him, but he did have some valid points too.
Yeah, he did. I ain't saying he did.
So people were tuning in because he had valid points, and he was like dunking on these girls because they were calling him and being dumb. Stop calling me talking about you want a dude with $300,000 and you work at McDonald's. That makes no fucking sense.
I agree with that. Yeah.
That don't make sense.
I agree with a lot of things.
I think me personally, like it's just certain shit how the game goes, and people have to understand. That's just like for the person that like make even for he said something about I'm gonna go to the men's side. That's when I know who he was when he went off on this one. I think the boy was like 20 probably, and he was saying that he wanted this certain type of woman. But I mean, I couldn't do nothing but agree with Kevin Samuels. So like, do you got a car? No.
This nigga.
Do you make this certain type of money? No. So he added up like what he makes annually probably in a year, and then I was like, bro, you're not gonna get a woman. I don't give a nobody. So I like. If you want to have a car, you want to go on a date with this certain type of girl, she's going to look at you to pick her up or, you know what I'm saying, at least, matter of fact, meet her at the spot wherever y'all decide to go. But if you ain't got no money, look at your parents is a little off, she not going to take you serious. So he cut into him like, bro, you got to work. And then a lot of times what he said too, like if there was a clip out here though, he said, fellas, basically, if you're not working at least 60 hours a week, you know what I'm saying? You're not doing nothing to put yourself into that position to where you can stand out. Then, I mean, you shouldn't be out here saying that basically trying to live a lifestyle that you can attain.
I just think he kept the same energy for both people, so I don't think nothing was wrong with it.
That didn't get highlighted more. It's only get highlighted more when he's only talking to women.
Yeah, he didn't blow up into the average but he was talking to dudes before.
But then also he said like it's still people out here that actually thanked him for saying what he said as far as the relationship.
Yeah, it's people that's on both sides.
But I was like, but that just like the musician that more so the pain music that they put out. The pain music is gonna get highlight even more than if you come with what I'm saying the positive. It's not gonna get that much feedback like that as much as the pain music because it's the emotions behind it. So I really think people will deal with emotions just like what Vivica Fox said. Like she said, his death is karma. Like so, you basically glad that he did. Just because of
that
how
is
he
so
said
crazy.
You can't say that type of stuff.
You can't say that at all. Like you know what I'm saying. So to me, I think she's another one.
It's not even because of something he did. It's because of his beliefs, how he believes people should move. because he believed that the Black family should be a unit and move in a certain way. And it's crazy that, and then people were like coming at him, calling him gay, and he been divorced. He not even married. He died alone. But I'm like, these are the same people who go to Steve Harvey, who've been divorced 3 fucking times, or go to Derek Jackson, who found out he was cheating on his wife. We've been telling y'all this for years. Like, don't listen to that nigga. He just telling y'all what y'all want to hear. And then it's like, they go to them and they happy with that person, but they're lying to them. And then they don't like this dude who was telling them the truth for certain stuff. I'm not saying I agree with everything because he said some stupid shit.
So back to speaking like on his death and shit, like with this, like certain shit like this.
They just proved that he was right to me.
I ain't gonna say they proved that he right. I just feel like it just like while you alive, bro, you got to kind of watch what you say and how you say it. And then if he did say it like that, and then like, bro, I ain't really meaning like that. You know what I mean? Because look how everybody looking at him. Everybody trying to villainize something.
It's not everybody. It's just women who hated him.
Which is
because there's a lot of dudes and men who like him.
Also, and that is sick too. Like all these jokes and stuff, you can't joke about the dead. I don't care.
Because at the end of the day, that is somebody's son and that's somebody's father.
Like I said, I would. But
his mom found out about his death from social media. Like that is sick. Like come on now.
Yeah, nobody really knew. It was crazy because we was like,
everybody was speculating.
And it goes back to my old point of when I just said minutes ago about the pastor Jamal Bryant when he quoted what he used to say. But my thing is like, you're a minister, bro. Or supposed to be a minister. Like, that's why some people don't believe in these fake ministries, because of like, you could have had anything else in your sermon. And you could deliver that better, but you chose that type of clip for that's another thing for clickbait.
Yeah, you
so like on shade room right
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm like, man, some of like, yes, I believe you said how whatever you put out, you're gonna get back. I understand that, but sometimes if you content with yourself, whether you're female or man, I mean, if you put out what you put out, you stand on that. I mean, that's what he did, honestly.
He stood on everything he said.
So like, I can't even fault him.
Fault him for that?
I can't fault him for it because our opinions are always going to be different, and it might seem similar, but you know what I'm saying? People handle shit differently in their own different way. But you know what I'm saying? But some of the stuff I don't agree with him on, and some of the stuff I'm like, well, hey, you kind of right. Approach me.
He has some good points.
I just feel like certain shit you have to.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be coming at somebody because be happy somebody died based off their opinion. Like I don't even see people celebrate like this when like crazy people who did stuff died. Like I ain't never heard nobody be like, yeah, let's talk shit about this. It's only because of his beliefs. Like I understand if he was doing something out here that was real, but I guess they feel like he was disrespecting black women or whatever, even though he talked to all women. I mean, mostly black women, but was who he dealt with.
And then also too,
it was other women on there too.
Another thing too, some people even said something about, I mean, I don't think he was, right now he was with a black woman, like, something like that. I don't know if he had like his spouse.
Yeah, the girl that he didn't, well, the girl that he was with wasn't a black woman.
I don't know why that matters.
But that's
because he wasn't trying to get married to her, and he hired escorts all the time. I don't understand what and people were trying to use that on him. Like, that's not high value, man, but he's been advocating for sex work forever.
No,
that's what somebody has said. That's not
I say
high value man work. And I'm like, he's been advocating for sex work for years. What are y'all? This tells me that people don't actually listen to what he said.
People listen to the clip.
They only see the clip and they hate him based off of clips.
I say date whoever you want to date, and you know what I'm saying, whoever you that energy and you want to be with them, regardless of their race. I mean, me personally, but I prefer black women, but that's me.
But I will say some of the memes and stuff do be funny.
It do be funny, but
it's just fucked up.
People so serious about every damn thing. Like,
it's just crazy how deep this was that people were so mad.
I'm just celebrate somebody's death.
I could not believe all the negative shit I was seeing. Like, I'm like, bro,
crazy.
He just died. Like,
he literally just died. They did not care.
Like, y'all just making all types of jokes and dissing him. Like, that's what he deserved.
And I don't feel like men would do that. Like, if we didn't like something, like if Derek Jackson had died today, we hated him before because of his bullshit he was doing. A lot of dudes didn't like him because of what he was saying. Because it was a bunch of bullshit and we knew it was, and nobody was listening. So, but if he died, I'm just saying we ain't really hate that nigga. Like, we really ain't care about him at all. We didn't watch him, so we don't care. whatever.
It was just funny though.
Like, if he had died, we wouldn't be like, yeah, he died. Like, why would we do that?
And then also too, some people just like go for the juggler too. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you saying too much good stuff that that's good that you want to hear, people always gonna look to the negative. Like, okay, what else you doing? You sure you just saying this shit when the camera on? Like, people always trying to find the negative. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch those type of people too. Like, damn, I'm saying what I feel because it's not just the right thing to say. I mean, I really felt that, but it was somebody always gonna find a negative though. But still, I just think that was a bunch of bullshit. What Vivica said anyway about talking about his death as karma. I mean, no, it's not. I mean,
and you gotta take his good advice with his bad advice. He had both. He had good clips where he like tried to uplift people, even though nobody heard it. But like even some of like I think when I saw a clip of his last live stream or whatever, and he said some real good stuff about like how men and women should stop this gender war thing, and we need to start coming together and working together.
And that's what a lot of
and it's like people miss all of that. They don't care about that. They only care about the stuff he said.
Yeah.
When he said the clips that they saw and that were negative, and it's just I just don't get that. Like that's how what even made me go watch any like an actual live stream, because I saw the clips. And then one time he had said something like, hey, "Did you even watch my video? Do you even watch my videos? Or did you only look at clips?" And he was like, "She was like, I only looked at clips." And then he was like, "Well, then I do the 2-hour shows every blah blah blah." So I watched a couple of them. And they were good. He had good conversations with women on there that were polite and stuff. He did snip at some people who was being rude or trying to talk over him or whatever. And then he used stats and statistics to prove his points. He never had, like, there was just this weird...
Stats and statistics.
I'm just saying, that's what he used. That was his main weapon. If you went on his show and you start trying to talk about facts, it was over for you. You couldn't do that. Because nobody looking up stats when they go on his show.
Right.
So, of course, he got the edge on you, and he controlling the show. So you can't really, like, just cut him off. And it was just crazy to hear some of the women that called up there and the stuff that they expected from men. Well, not expecting them to give anything. It was crazy. And I don't know why those women just kept calling over and over and over. But he had some good conversation on there with some normal people, too.
Some people might just been just wanting to be part of the
It's really like they thought they was going to be the one.
Like the 20-year-old boy. Come on now. Like, come on.
The 20-year-old boy was the crazy clip. That was the one where he called it when he as a dude had a Big D. And the dude was like, "What's that?" And he was like, "You know, boy, shut your ass up." Like, but yeah, even when I was when I watched that video, I was
trying to help him out. Like,
I could not believe this dude really thought he was gonna get some kind of crazy good chick that she was talking about. He was like 300 and something pounds, no car, no job. I'm like, okay, bro, you crazy. I
put him in that category when I made that status this week.
He was
when I said broke people shouldn't have kids,
bro, tripping.
Kids make you broke, Sam.
That's true.
I ain't say that.
I have a lot of money. If I
ain't say they didn't, but I'm just saying like.
So fuck you then, Jim. We should jump your ass.
Tim, if you don't have kids, you can't make that comment. Bro.
Okay.
Well, he didn't.
Too late. I already did.
He got a couple kids out here. You just don't know it. That's all.
No, sure. No, I ain't got no kids.
It's about 2 out there.
No, whatever.
2 little Timothys.
That's an ugly ass name.
He got a Timantha out there.
I would never try to combine the name.
Hold on. Now we got to talk about this. Since we bringing up names, what was the name that you were talking about having for your kid? What was the name you was gonna name your child?
If I had a daughter, Nefertiti.
Huh?
Nefertiti.
Wait, what?
How you spell that?
N-E. I think I forgot now.
Nefertiti?
Yes.
I thought it was like
nephew. Like
I thought it was like Cleopatra.
No, I ain't no saying no damn Cleopatra.
I mean, Nefertiti is just as wild. That's a crazy name.
Where does it come from?
It's a different name.
Yeah, we know that. You ain't know that?
Hell no.
You can't tell?
You never heard somebody in the hood say Nefertiti? They say it wrong, but I mean...
No, I ain't never heard that either.
But that's interesting. Okay.
Nefertiti.
I was joking. I said I'm naming my son T'Challa.
Oh, my God.
But no, I'm just bullshitting. But no, I mean, y'all say kids make her broke. I mean, it's obligation, but
I'm just bullshitting.
I mean, no, but there's some of the stuff that I can't. When I said broke, okay, I'm gonna give context behind it. When I said broke people shouldn't have kids, don't y'all work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all not just sitting on y'all ass and just not making shit happen, right? Mm-hmm. So I was that was my whole that was my context behind it. It's like you can't complain and you know what I'm saying, and you're not doing anything, and you know what I'm saying, expect for shit to fall into place, and then but you know what I'm saying, but you just out here just having kids. And
so I got a question for you, Tim. What if
sometimes life shit happens too.
What if a couple has sex and the condom break, the girl get pregnant, and they don't believe in abortions or anything?
This what happened to you?
No.
It sounded a little personal there.
I mean, I said life should happen, but still though. I mean, but you shouldn't be using.
They don't deserve love. Broke people don't deserve.
You shouldn't be using them cheap ass condoms.
Really, what some mean is broke people shouldn't have sex.
Right. See, you can break it down all the way down.
There you go.
Don't deserve.
That's the bottom.
Broke people don't deserve.
Stand by my posts. Broke people shouldn't have kids.
Sound like this nigga is becoming Cardi B because that's what she said too. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. That's right.
Say that one more time.
Fuck out of here, no. You got that one time. That's all you get.
Hey, Isaac, he was listening to that song low key.
Hey, that's a good song, nigga.
That's what you was banging to in the car. You was in the car like.
I was listening to Kendrick.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. But then, you know, everybody gonna say, "Oh, you don't have kids." Like, no, I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, certain people, they hustle increased of, you know what I'm saying, when they had kids, and I commend them for that. But you know what I'm saying, I just know people that they're just sitting on their ass and complaining about shit. I mean, hey, well, y'all just keep laying down all day having kids and still complaining about, oh, I can't afford no more kids, but you still having them. And like 5 kids later, you know what I'm saying? I know.
Yeah,
I mean, nah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, but you know what I'm saying?
That's a shot.
And then,
like,
I'm a one and done.
It's not whatever. But this I'm just saying, it's like, I mean, certain shit happen, but I'm just saying, I also say I'm more context. Money don't raise kids neither. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying it does help, but I'm just saying, like, you just still have to be.
You gotta be in your child's life.
Yeah, you gotta be in your child's life. And then some people say, well, they gonna love that child. You're supposed to love the child. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I ain't true.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't necessarily
true. You supposed to. You should. I'm saying you should love your child. Like, I mean, you should, but you ain't doing shit else. You better give him love. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, you gonna be broke and you ain't giving him no love. Oh man, you just stupid as hell, bro. Right. So
I'm just saying, you don't have to love nobody.
I mean, I stand by what I said. So it is what it is.
All right, what you talking about next, man?
All right, it's Oh, did y'all see when Brittany Griner, she's still in detention in Russia for extended another month?
It's because they're racist.
I don't understand what's going on with that. Did they just put her in the actual jail?
Well, they call it detention.
They said she got caught with weed and like I think
she had like one of those smoke pipes or something.
And a whole bunch of other.
It was cannabis. Yeah, it was cannabis in like the cartridge.
See, I thought she was just over there, and they wouldn't let her come back. I didn't know they actually had her in a jail. Mm. That's fucked up. Yeah, I didn't know that.
But people saying they laws are strict over there.
I already knew that.
Some people saying that it's some racism involved too, though.
I would not be surprised.
She's been there since February. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
It was a war going on. Y'all could have made an exception. I don't understand.
But they think that's another.
Now they saying that she might be a prisoner of war. It might be
that's another reason.
Prisoner? What?
Well, they saying they might be keeping her because of the United States wanting to be involved with Ukraine and trying to help them out. So they not releasing her because she's from the United States.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's a sick situation.
Yeah, I know that family is like tripping right now.
And the crazy thing is, the only reason why she's over there is because she played basketball for Russia. In Russia because
on her off season.
In her off season because WNBA don't make enough money. So
should have picked a better career. I know.
Should have picked a different country to play in.
You already knew what Russia was about. Why you go there? You could have went to France. They nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's messed up, man. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I really feel bad.
I thought like even last month when they made a statement about, I thought they was gonna let her out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because with everything was going on, but it don't look good at all. You know what I'm saying? And the season just started too.
Yeah, they should. They should be trying to fight for her to get back here. Like that should make the United States go, okay, if y'all
read the room, Biden.
If y'all don't give us back give us back our people, then we will help them. Even though they are helping them, but they ain't helping them for real. Like they ain't sending no troops over there for real. Like But if I was them, I would have been like, okay, you can send. That's what I'm saying. They send all this damn money, but they ain't sending people. But if the people is what's gonna kill you, the people is what kill you, not the money. So I'll be like, give me my people back that you have in prison, or we will come over there. Because if you, Russia, I know Russia don't really care about us like that, but they care enough. I think they care enough to not want to just randomly fuck with us like that. That's just my opinion, but obviously I'm not the president of the United States, so
yeah.
I mean,
he might just don't give a fuck about her at all.
I ain't gonna say he don't give a fuck, but it's just like it's other shit involved.
He could have sent them some money and they would have sent her back.
He sent enough money,
not to Russia. He ain't sent nothing to Russia. I'd be like, look,
Ukraine.
We'll pay you her salary. You give it.
I just worry about the inflation on all that money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about enemy, talking about cancel student loans. I'm like,
nigga, do you see what's going on now?
What?
Everything, the gas prices.
I said inflation,
groceries.
But
I can't find no fucking baby formula, bro. This is pissing me off. Like, bro,
use your nipple. the natural milk.
It's crazy out here, man. Like, I don't know what's going on.
But the crazy thing about too, like the inflation has went down a little bit. That's what they tell us.
What went down?
The inflation. It was on CNN. Yeah, it came out.
Shit, I can't tell at the grocery store.
We can't tell. They ain't got no chicken.
Right.
Don't be coming on here acting like a black person talking about some chicken.
Yep.
Like, what type of stereotypical shit?
I mean, I said chicken because that's all I really eat. I mean,
nigga, that's the point, man. So what? You just enforcing that stereotype. Hey,
hold on. I went to Walmart.
Saying a stereotype. You made it a stereotype. You made a stereotype.
I went to Walmart the other day. A small watermelon was $8. Like, no bullshit, though.
Yeah, we got
overrated ass fruit.
It is, but it's really good for you.
I'll feed into the stereotype.
It's really good for you. If you're gonna eat any fruit, it's probably the best.
It is, but
it's just water.
I don't really care for the fruit. But anyway, we off topic.
Yeah, we very off topic.
All right, so Mike,
show is it? It's our show.
So Mike, this TikTok video that you sent on relationship advice for men. You said it was, I guess the guy was talking about non-sexual intimacy for women.
Oh, damn, Mike. Hold on. Is this the topic you got?
Oh, where everybody going at me?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's not what I wasn't even going to talk about that. But like he was saying, like, I agree with him. It was just a video. He was just saying, like, basically, I wish I knew his name, but he was just basically saying that women, when they in the house, they want to be able to be around you without having any like being sexualized, basically. So like they just want to be able to not wear clothes around the house, and it don't mean that they want to have sex or be messed or groped or whatever. Like so they wanted a safe space. That's all he was saying, and I agree with that. I think that's a smart thing.
Yeah,
people was going in on me because I said because I did. I mean, it was a bad platform to say it because I did bring up like men in there. Like I agree with what he said, and somebody has said it's not a compliment for women to be sexualized, and I said it is for men. Men like we kind of like it, to be honest with you. Like we feel like you don't. So you feel like you don't like that? You wouldn't like to be sexualized? Sexualized by itself is not a bad thing.
Like sexualized, like
your girl coming up, rubbing on you, not like maybe like if she like, let's just say, I feel like the easiest thing to say, even though we probably don't care about it like that, like if your girl smack your butt, like it's a sexualization type.
I don't like that.
See, I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. But I'm just saying, it's just a thing.
Touching my ass, bro.
Right.
That's so scary.
You like that?
I don't have a problem with it. It ain't like a big deal. Y'all be on the court. Y'all be on the court letting niggas smack your ass. Yes, y'all do.
No.
I've seen that shit.
No. I never like that shit. I
never let nobody do that, but I know I've seen y'all do that.
So you mean your girl smack your ass, you giggle?
Did I say that? That's maybe what you do. Maybe that's why you don't like it. You must be like, woo, 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 woo. That's you. That's why you don't like it. Now I'm starting to see.
This nigga ain't even go to the grab. She come grab your dick. He said smack your ass.
No, that too. I'm just saying. No, what I'm saying is like there ain't nothing wrong with it. Your girl doing stuff like that. Like I don't see nothing. Like I feel like most dudes like that. Like when if your girl just come up and tell you she think you sexy or whatever. They don't have to lead to actual sex. Yeah. But her just making you feel like you sexy or she attracted to you or she wants you or whatever. There ain't nothing. I don't see nothing. I feel like men like that type of stuff. Do you all agree with that? Do y'all think that men like that?
Man want to be complimented, yeah, of course. Yeah.
I mean, not just complimented, touched,
probably rubbed on.
Yeah, like it don't have to lead to a sexual experience.
I would say
we like it. So I said that, and people were going in on me.
But
I said it on the wrong place. I said
I would say certain men just don't know. They don't know nothing other than as far as a physical with women, like, you know, as far as like mine and being articulate with women, the intellect, they don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they already go to like the over sexualize everything. So if she just have like some, I guess, cute ass pajamas and shit like that, or you know what I'm saying? Oh, he basically in his head like he basically in his head like shit. Ooh, damn, you got this on, yeah. You basically want me to have sex with you, and that's not always the case.
Right. That's what he was basically saying. Like, and I agree with that. I feel like that's good to have that space where you don't need to worry about somebody doing it.
And to me, I don't really think that
I'm both though. Like I do grab like my wife and stuff, and I do be looking at her like that a lot. She sometimes it's too much for her. She don't like it all the time.
But you know your mate, so I mean that goes to whoever. Like you will know your mate how that person is when you know. So I mean,
and you just have to have a conversation. It's not that deep. Like you just have a conversation.
But that's what I said. This, to me, what you were saying ain't nothing new. Like people talking, this new. Like no, the fuck is.
And I was just saying, like women don't want to be over sexualized. They okay with being like the normal, appropriate amount of sexualized. They don't like it because they've been sexualized since they were children. And they grew up all their life just being sexualized, so they become over-sexualized. Men don't have that. We don't really become sexualized until we get older, and even then, we still might not even get it. Not all men anyway. So I said it's okay to balance it out. If you don't want that, to let him know, and then he can do like he might want you do it more to him a little bit, like you rub on, you let him know how you think he's sexy or whatever. Make him feel good. And now that he knows that you don't want it all the time, he'll back off a little bit. And sometimes he'll still do it, but it's a nice balance because y'all both will end up happy, I feel like. And people were like trying to disagree with me and they were so mad about it. And it was because it was on, like I said, it was a conversation about what women need. And I jumped in there and I said something that men need and people don't want you doing that. But I just felt like I had agreed with him, and I just put this out there too. I mean, so I didn't feel like it was a big deal. But
the whole video,
I'm still getting messages.
That whole video was just.
I've been having a good time just going back and forth with motherfuckers.
I mean, I think the whole video is just it's another form of communication that non-verbally that women do a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean, and a lot of women like that. If you actually love that, if you can communicate it with them in a way non-verbally. I mean, they'll be all for you even more. You know what I'm saying? Because everything ain't always physical with them.
Yeah, I hear that all the time too. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it. I do agree.
Non-verbally, or you mean verbally?
Non-verbally, like you know what I'm saying. Like if she was in the house just in her bra and panties, or you know what I'm saying. Certain guys like, oh, you getting ready for me, but
yeah, that's what he was saying. Like she just want to be, she just want to be there and watch TV.
She just want to be watch TV and be sexy,
or even just cuddle with you and not have to think about sex all the time, and that's cool, but. I mean, that men have when we have sex is the intimacy for us. Like for a lot of times, that's even what like a bunch of psychologists said. Like for women,
we visual creatures.
It's different, but for men, the actual act of sex is the intimacy part. Where like for women, it'd be like a bunch of different stuff.
Up to it and after it and shit like that.
Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff that they want. Like that's why they need like the dishes clean and the house nice before they can even do anything. Because it's all a lot more stuff that they need done before the actual act. Where like men, our intimacy is the act. So when we try and go for it and then we get like rejected because they like let's say they be making up excuses like they're tired. even though that could be true or whatever. I'm not saying that it. I mean, I was just saying.
Somebody about to take that clip and just drag them for that. They ain't listen to the whole thing. But go ahead, man.
But then the dudes they'll start feeling rejected when that keep happening. Or like, and then now you start feeling like your mate is not attracted to you or whatever.
I really feel
which is
like
why I say the sexualization. If you initiate some of the sexualization more, they'll be more happy and they'll do it less to you because you're doing it more anyway. And they just gonna feel it's just gonna be a nice balance. I just felt like
I feel like that is more so to the younger dudes. I don't real men know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as how certain girls want to be sometimes when they're around the house or whatever. I
don't know if that's true. Yeah, I feel like it could be anybody.
Yeah, I feel like that too, Mike. It depends.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at it different. Maybe
it depends on the mind of the person.
Yeah.
So it depends. A lot of dudes don't think like that.
Yeah.
It don't matter how old they are.
They think with their dicks sometimes. That's just all it is.
Yeah, and I saw like another clip on TikTok where the dude, I forgot how, I feel like it was Tank, but I don't know if it was.
Oh, I'm not listening.
Bro, he said something about when he was younger, he used to like have sex. He used to just like ram into the girls, and then the girls would be
young
like,
shit.
Like, listen, he said that he used to ram into him from like the back and stuff, and then he said,
raping them?
No, listen. And then he said, like, the girl be like, "Why you doing it like that?" Like she didn't like it, and he was like, and he just kept going. I'm like, what type of garbage ass reaction?
Is that rape? That's rape.
That's rape.
Bro, but no, it wasn't.
I know somebody said it like, I just put it in there.
Like, he didn't say it like it was a rape thing, but it was just like a garbage reaction. I was just like, who react like that when somebody tell you they don't like something during sex? It's crazy. I thought it was crazy. I thought I was the only one that thought it was crazy.
That nigga's a predator, bro.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to say it was Tank because I don't remember. He said it on
whoever said it
on another show. But
whoever said it, you need to be arrested.
And he said now that he learned like now to do better and to listen to his partner. Mm-hmm. But back then he said he was young. He didn't think like that. He was going based off of like. You can probably going off of porn or some bullshit.
Right.
And like a lot of kids do that.
A lot of young I say young shit, but I mean.
But I'm just saying, yeah, he said he was young, but I'm just saying, like, that's just a trash reaction. I don't care how old you are. Right. If a girl's be like, I don't like this, and you just be like, I don't care, I'm getting mine. Like, what type of
That's what it was.
That's crazy. But
I got mine, you better
That's another thing I wanted to talk about because girls are just as bad as dudes when they come to that. If they get theirs, hell yeah. Theirs might take longer, but when they get it, they don't give a fuck about you no more for real. They be like, all right, hurry up. Sometimes, like maybe not your significant other, but like just in general, like when women don't, I think they be just as bad. Sometimes they be worse because theirs take a long time. So when they done, they done.
Oh, I don't know.
They can go multiple times. Had sex with
my significant other. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Me too. But still, then that wasn't
now y'all in relationships, but man, come on, man.
From me,
be real.
From me, that's true though. From me, that's true. That's definitely not true for this nigga.
What? Anyway,
why you ain't got to throw me in? No, I didn't even say you, fool.
I thought you was pointing.
I said that nigga who said it.
Anyway, so
so you don't think women worse with that when they get theirs? They done. I mean, I'm not saying they can't go again, but I'm just saying most of the time they usually be like, yeah.
I mean, I don't think they just as worse. I don't know. Because some dudes just be having sex and think once they nut, like, I got mine. Like,
but I'm saying like that's what if you last for long enough and the girl be like, all right, you taking a long time. Like I done finished. Hurry up. Like that's how they start feeling. I feel like I want other people to tell me if that's true or not because I don't know. I'm just saying.
Nobody ever told me that.
I mean, I'm just saying. Probably because you came at a decent time. They probably ain't. They probably was still going for like a long time because some people be thinking they just need to hold it forever.
And some
I can't say it.
Go and say what you gotta say.
Yes.
I mean, say it. I mean, we know that you want to say because you're relationship.
I've had some sessions where it went from like the sun down to like sun up.
Okay. I think that's too long. That's crazy. You mean like continuously?
Well, not when the sun went down, but it was like night, and then we look outside. Oh shit, the sun up now. Like
okay, depending on what time
y'all was counting rounds.
But what are you going rounds, or was it like one session?
No, I mean, remember,
right, like two.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
I mean, you going rounds in 2 hours.
Yeah, that's not nothing wrong.
Because I don't. This is what I don't like when niggas be talking about shit. It took me an hour to nut. Like, that's bad. It took you an hour to nut. That's what I'm
saying, bro. Like, you should not
crazy. That must whatever you was hitting was bad. Then
I ain't gonna say it was bad, but you can
hold a whole hour.
Not necessarily
a whole hour.
Sometimes you can, not all the time.
A whole hour.
If you're doing that all the time, I feel like
all the time is bad, but not necessarily. Sometimes you can be like.
So y'all didn't say y'all doing like porn.
I would much rather go on rounds though.
Sometimes you can be like.
So you ain't you took you a whole you having sex for an hour straight and you ain't nutted.
All right, sometimes look.
Come on now.
Sometimes I feel like you shouldn't, but I think
a whole hour.
I'm probably saying too much now, but sometimes when I drink, it take me a long time.
Okay, I'm just
I have heard.
I understand it, but that's 2 hours.
What they call
niggas out here having sex for 2 hours and not coming at all. Like, come on now.
Now that's correct. Yeah.
Like. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, like that's not normal.
Yeah, I mean, some people say they can do it because they learn to hold it.
I don't believe that shit, man. I don't believe that. Niggas be lying, bro. If you can, you can, bro.
I can't figure out why you would want to hold it that long.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Like I've been in situations to where I'm like, all right,
a nigga popping blue doggies, bro.
No. He got that blue chew on deck.
He got that honey pack extra.
That Crown Royal.
No, I swear to God, I've been in situations to where I'm like, all right.
I get what you're saying, but
no, I've done that too.
I'd be mad.
That's one of those situations where
it's just not gonna happen.
That's bad.
Remember last week when remember last time when we had that conversation? I said sometimes men fake or finish, like fake like they finish. That's when it's like okay, this is taking a long time.
So you faked the finish before?
No, I just stopped.
Well, I mean, I have faked it, but I'm just saying. Like I was just like, yeah, like I might have, I might have came before. Like I might have, like
I don't care. I ain't gonna mention their name.
Typically, this happened during the second round. Like first time I would come at a normal pace. The second round, then I'm like, all right, it's taking too long. I'm kind of getting tired. I'm just gonna say I'm done. And then I'm gonna say I can't. I mean, what's different?
I'm kind of tired. I'm done.
Like I already can't. Like
that's how you works, bro.
I'm just saying, like, why even?
But I'm just
sometimes
saying,
I do just stop. I just like, nah.
No, Tim said he faked it. Let's hear about that.
You say you faked it? I think like that.
I mean,
ain't nothing wrong with it. Girls can do it.
The person shall remain nameless. But it was just bad, bro. Like it wasn't good. I don't know how to say it. It was just like. And the reason why I said that because
when I did it wasn't bad. The anticipation. In my head, it wasn't.
Yeah, so hold on, let me finish the story. And like it sounds bad when I just said it, but like the person tried to build my head up and like. You know, this is gonna mess your mind up.
That like, always fuck people up every time, bro.
Of course,
I can't. When dudes do that too, that men fuck up women.
So of course, I can't hide my expression on my face, and I was like, okay. So when it came down to it, I'm like, man, what the fuck, bro?
So this nigga was in and mad as hell.
Yeah, I wasn't mad. I was just
trying. I was trying like, all right, I'm about to finish. I'm like, okay, no, I'm done. I ain't never told nobody that, but she like, so you came? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it's like, man.
You want me to call you an Uber real quick? Get the fuck out.
Round two? Oh, no,
I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep.
And then it's like, after that, it's like the
niggas on ESPN.
It's like the after part of that, like, you know what I'm saying? I know it was good. Okay.
That's like that disrespectful shit, like if a girl like act like she came, then you walk out of the room. Like, I think that's the same dude. I think it was Tank on this one too, where he said he was smashing his girl or somebody. He went to work and he left something at the house, so he came back and all he heard is
That's what naming this. Fake it till you make it.
Bro, that's fucked up, dog. But I feel like that's the thing though. Women definitely do that.
That just like it's a movie. What's that movie? Is it called Addicted or something like that? Where that girl, she was who played in it? Was it Boris Kojo or something like that? Where the movie where it's like his sex wasn't satisfied for her. Like, you know, after they get done, like she'd go to the next room and get her vibrating and turn on porn to finish herself off. Like, so that's like she was faking it. Like, you know,
yeah. And I don't get why
he came, but you know what I'm saying. Like, but yeah, I never told nobody that. But you know, that was just okay, bro. Like,
Yeah, I just knew it wasn't gonna happen, so that's why I did it. People say, this nigga said it was horrible.
Somebody say you should be honest, or like I'm never gonna tell a female that she's just that bad. No, I would never.
That's why that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I do
because I don't want to hurt.
That's the same reason
in the moment.
Do it too.
In the moment after we done, like your shit was trash. Like I'm not about to do that. Like,
you can start saying something like, we could do that.
No, man, it's not gonna go right, bro. I'm not gonna do that to a female. I would never do that.
A girl shouldn't do that to you either, though. Well, I take that back. I think people should be honest about shit. I feel like you should. If you didn't finish, you should say.
That you didn't. Yeah. That's why. I mean,
I feel like you should tell somebody because then.
Yeah, it should be
better. You should be trying to get better, not just.
Yeah, I never
stagnated.
Not finished because it was bad. It was just because just something. It was me.
Yeah, you just be finished.
I was just done, and it wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, you just know it's not gonna happen. So you just and then people don't. I think women don't be thinking that dudes be in their heads too for sometimes. Mm-hmm. And that was like a moment where I was just in my head and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just, and then if they ask, I'm just say yeah, like whatever. Like whatever. Who cares?
I'm probably gonna get dragged.
Like who cares really for real at that point?
I don't care, but it is what it is.
Why would you get dragged for that?
People gonna find some reason to say why, be disagreeable.
Look, man, you a liar. That's why. You lied to that girl pussy.
That shit is all bad, though. You just brought the memory back. That shit was just all bad all around. Like,
how you know it wasn't your fault? You know people gonna do that. They gonna throw that on you.
I can't turn her on enough.
I can't say that.
Yeah, you didn't. You wasn't down there eating it for 45 minutes.
I didn't eat her, but anyway.
That's why it was bad.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all off camera because if I say something,
hell no, it was something bad that.
No. I'm gonna tell y'all off camera because if I say something else,
we need names.
It's gonna be too bad. Like,
we need a name on this.
I would never do that. But anyway,
we definitely need
shifting.
Next,
Young Thug. Indicted on felony charges, RICO felony charges.
Nigga, shut up. He ain't coming out. We ain't gonna never see him again. R.I.P.
Don't say that. He said, "Rest in peace, Young Thug."
Damn, bro, we just talked about somebody died and
I said I would make fun of people who died. I said that.
But anyway, dog, like
he will.
Him and the YSL, this Young Stunner Life is his label, his group. They all been, 28 of them has been indicted on racketeering charges.
Did y'all see the nigga that was mad that he didn't get, basically seemed like he was mad he didn't get arrested too?
Dog retarded.
He was on the camera like, yeah, I be fucking with them and I've been cool with them forever. He showed videos of himself. He my nigga, you want to go to jail.
He didn't want to get in trouble for being the snitch, the inside man.
He probably is it. That make you look worse. That made him the 6'9".
What y'all think about it though? What y'all think about this whole situation?
I said,
I got mine.
It's gonna be hard. I mean, it's gonna be hard to prove to some extent.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff they're trying to get him for is like lyrics and shit, but
because that's what they doing to Casanova.
But Casanova's he pled guilty though.
I mean, he probably pled guilty because he's
doing 5 years.
He of course, but he gonna because whatever who he affiliated with, like he said in one of the lyrics, like the family, like you know what I'm saying. But he also said in the song that. He got to distance himself away from them. You know what I'm saying? But because who your affiliation with, I can't help who I know. You know what I'm saying? So I just think with the thug thing, like when you not saying that you can't be affiliated because your affiliation can come from if I'm giving y'all some money or something like that. So
that's right there.
Yeah,
I know,
that's the RICO charge.
But I know that.
And he had the guns and drugs and shit.
I know that saying, but he is in the South, so who ain't in the South that got guns? So a lot of that.
But you can't have both.
And he a rapper who not gonna have a lot of weed.
I mean, yes, that's what
you are. But listen, these niggas are dumb.
Hold up, but we said that because we in the North, in the South, those laws are totally, especially when it comes to guns. Our laws, our
law down there is if you have guns and with drugs, then you are affiliated.
But then if two of it, he said he had it. I mean, some people say he had it as far as license, as far as in marijuana shit. But I'm just saying,
but they say you can't have both. Then it's non-invoid. It's invoid.
But some, I don't really think a lot. I don't think he's gonna do that much time anyway because sometimes I will say this. The only thing about it is it's a federal thing, but still you still have to have more credible evidence too. Him in his position, they're gonna go for the head because he's the bigger artist out of all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them even Gunna too, because Gunna really has been denied his bail.
That's because, well, they're both the two.
I said the two most famous ones.
Yeah, and they both the ones with the money. They both the ones who support everybody under them, under the tree. So they at the top.
That's why
they feeding everybody under.
And then that's why too, like I mean, cut you off, but like when in 2013 and when he was talking about the flag and everything, my stuff is play the game correctly. Like if you was about that life, and it's people that associate with Thug that actually even said Thug, it really is about the life, regardless of the antics shit he was doing musically. But certain stuff, when I say you got to distance yourself, you got to, of course, distance yourself away from the people and distance yourself in interviews. Mm-hmm. Don't admit to shit. Don't understand like, I was the big homie in my block. They are trying to tack on every credible evidence. Like, cause to me, like even like the Casanova thing where they used against him for, they try to use the Vlad interview. Mm. My thing is, that ain't had nothing to do with the whole damn case. Like y'all really know that was some bullshit to me. So
I don't like that they use lyrics for that shit either.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Because as a person, the lawyer that would defend him, you know what I'm saying, like at the end of the day, it is entertainment. Like when he said when even Gunna said something about the 10,000 choppers and everything like that. It's hilarious. That's
like imagine if somebody went. Imagine if somebody would have somebody in power because of the person they play in power. Like what? Like that don't make sense.
Because my thing is when it comes to when people say, "Oh, he said that," and he said it on the lyrics. When you get that transcript, I guarantee you still can't use that in court because it's more so finding for hearsay. You still have to have hard evidence, and if you have the hard evidence and still need a little bit more, they're gonna go by circumstantial if they can mesh together.
Okay. So
I don't think he's getting out of it.
I understand.
I ain't saying getting out of it.
Yeah, I don't think
it's a felony federal charge.
Saying. They've been investigating him since 2013.
I said that. I just said that.
Yeah, I know. But you can't tell me it's certain things in there, minus the lyrics, that they pretty sure they got hard evidence on.
Yeah, they wouldn't attack him.
I never said they didn't.
Yeah, so the reason why they even picked him up is because he tried to make a YFN Lucci. In March, he had it was a stab attempt on him. They saying Young Thug
shanked his ass.
They saying Young Thug called that order. Somebody got permission from Young Thug to do that.
Snitch.
Yeah, they got a snitch on that one for sure.
And then
should have paid that nigga.
The reason why they arrested him was because somebody else just got permission to take a second attempt on his life.
Yeah, that's why he been saying he's trying to get out.
That's why he been trying to get out. YFN Lucci been trying to get out. So in 2013, almost 10 years, they've been watching him.
Yeah. That's why I said.
Ain't no way in the world he not about to do no time.
I never said he's not about to do time. That's why I said you got to distance yourself away from people, and then you got to distance yourself about how to answer these questions.
No, I ain't saying I'm not even saying you're wrong.
When you in an interview, like, man, because everything is like even like the car that's supposed to be used and like
murder.
I like, bro, like why would you use your information to rent the car? Like, dummy, that's the
these niggas are dumb, bro.
1-on-1, you got all that money and like I mean, just saying like my thing is like this: if you still gonna try to be associated with the life, you know what I'm saying, you can. Love them niggas at a distance, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta separate yourself. Like
I would not be nowhere near these niggas.
Wayne said in one of his songs, he said, I can't take that risk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I still got love for you, like I can't take that risk, but like you wanna be so much
rappers actually have some fucking sense.
My thing is your rep as good as you say it is, you know what I'm saying? The streets gonna know that wherever you're from, but don't understand like it's another lifestyle that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as you feeding families, your family and other families that work.
The whole point is to get out, and y'all niggas just want to stay in so bad. I don't understand, bro.
That's why they got the wrong people around.
I don't understand.
This is the thing. In 2013, Thug wasn't probably as big as he is now, and the thing
he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't. No. So he thought he was getting away with all this shit he was doing. He started getting bigger. He just kept doing, they ain't getting me. I'm going to keep doing this. These are my people I grew up with. I'm going to just keep doing the same thing.
I'm glad you said that. And then,
look.
Yeah.
Those are niggas out of town.
And then to your credit too, like, even like, he getting more money now, so he going, you know, probably like, yeah, I'm with the homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna look out for y'all. Let me peel off a couple money.
Oh, you a rapper now? Are you doing this now?
Yeah,
we clean
then,
money.
But the homie that you giving to, dog's still in the hood, and he's still on some wild shit. So you know what I'm saying? So my name attached to that. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, even though when you trying to be low and certain shit, it doesn't go right. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if we get famous, we dropping Marcus. We can't be around that. I ain't hitting the Rico no more. It's like,
I got you, Marcus.
Yeah, you a lawyer.
He ain't here right now for a reason, you know.
He give him his thing. That's fucked up. What if he was doing some shit?
I'm
that would be crazy if we found out some shit and then we fucking seem like we snitching on this nigga on here.
Yeah, but say then like certain people like certain people in the street will look at that like, oh, them niggas was snitching all along.
Yeah,
like no,
shit.
Other people was like, no, and then they was doing it for the podcast as far as in the entertainment and shit like that. But it's just like it's certain situations. That's why I said a lot of these celebrities and big celebrities have shitty PR teams. That's how I say
they use their friends.
You know what I'm saying? So, niggas just don't have common sense.
They trying to be LeBron James and get that nigga to make a clutch sport.
LeBron really has the people that's like. Yeah. He
was smart. He actually sent these people to do to learn this stuff.
Well, Maverick was
so they could figure it out.
So Rich Paul was already in that. Right. I mean,
I'm just saying but I'm sure having LeBron going to the NBA made him go, okay, I know what I need to do so we can stay together.
LeBron,
he set up his people good.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But he a basketball player, so it wouldn't have mattered if he didn't. It's not like he was in gang shit. Mm-hmm. These niggas be literally staying next to gang bangers.
That's why
I'm like,
that's why I said hood all the time.
That's why I said certain people when they come to.
I'm not ever leaving the hood.
Yeah,
that's
why? The dumbest thing to
but that's
why leave?
Because they big homie told them that was cool. Some people
tell me anybody who stay in the hood that do good. Nipsey learned that the hard way.
Well,
he was helping people. He was doing good, and they still killed that nigga.
And that was just envy.
And I'm just saying, but that's my point. Is you keep going to the hood, you're not going to come out.
He wouldn't. You're
not coming out. If
but I understand that. But he
was doing
put
good.
Money into that.
That's one person I would have been like, I can't do this. Like anybody else, you could kill all these other people that ain't doing shit. But this one dude is trying to really build the hood up, and you go and murder him.
Yeah,
credit to everybody. So a lot of us are like product childs as far as when we grew up in these neighborhoods where a lot of the property, shooting, gang activity, drugs, and everything like that. But some people that's our age or even younger that like they see the cars, they see the money, see the women, and see certain shit how they want to live. But then you got the person that's supposed to be the big homie telling you like, yeah, stay down with us, but. I mean, they ain't the big homie.
They the anchor.
I never thought that. I never understood that shit. Like your big homie ain't your big homie if he's telling you to put you in a position to throw away your life. Your big homie's supposed to tell you to get out of that. Like what I'm doing, I had to do because I didn't have that big homie or that other big homie told me to do this. You know, to stay down. You know what I'm saying? Like Pac said in the Changes song. You know what I'm saying? He said. The man made the G today, but you did it in the sleazy way. You know what I'm saying? So like certain shit like that is like I understand you're a product, but like your big homie ain't your big homie. Big homies don't put certain people that's under them that's want them to do better in situations that's gonna cost them their life.
A lot of these rappers
and you want to keep them up there too. That's another thing.
You know, me personally, like
it only benefits you to keep the person safe. Like why would you put them under? Like make them
a lot of these rappers they
I saw that firsthand.
A lot of these rappers hang around all they people from the hood for protection too, which is a sick thing because you can just
they could be the ones who kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why
they already do it. Technically, the ones that's fucking them up now.
And then it's like. And then people hear this and say what I said, like that's being soft. Ain't no, that's being smart. Like the real ones really is gonna feel what I said. Like they gonna have my back. But the ones that's gonna go against it, that's the ones that envy you. And you been envying me from the start. Like if I actually got this certain type of fame, or if I enter this new tax bracket, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna envy me. But the real ones know, like okay, he did what he did to get to where. Out of that certain situation he was in before that you tried to place me in.
Yeah.
Like that shit dumb as fuck to me. Like it always will be.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Like, but like I mean, I hope he
get out.
I hope he get out of it. But when it's RICO cases, and then when you try to, and then too, like for the Fed part, like the prosecutors, they can have all the evidence, but like you really still have to show that he was ahead of this crime organization other than just actually peeling off money. You know what I'm saying? Because he can say, I'm a big rap star.
Well, like I said, they already talking about they got the, him trying to get YFN Lucci killed. Shit
yeah,
like
I mean, it's more shit that we don't know right now that's gonna come out later in the media that's gonna fall down. But I'm just like so I think what Boosie said, like, he gonna use the approach as, I'm a big rap star. And like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking out for you just giving them money. I don't know what they do. I mean,
the problem is they probably got evidence of him saying he do know what they do. That's the problem,
right? That's what I'm saying.
Also, too,
sending one text message saying, "All right, like I'm about to go do that thing right now. All right, cool." That's you know what he talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they put it all in. I'm just saying, I hope they put it all in the paperwork, and then too, like, and then people tell they got wiretaps. I'm like, but you can't use illegal wires anyway. I'm just saying. I just hope no calls was made when he got that that car in his name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hope he was away from that cell tower, whatever the situation is, because they tap these phones. Like, I wish people understand that shit too.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
you stupid if you use Gunna.
I wish I was listening.
I think Gunna gonna get off though. And Zane Bree has said too much about him. They try to use some lyrics against something, but I think they trying to use him as somebody that's gonna talk and say some shit.
I wish I could look at that transcript.
They're gonna try and make them turn on each other too. So
of course,
of course,
that's what they do.
Somebody's gonna turn.
With Casanova.
Somebody gonna turn.
Cold defender. He'll swap you out.
I hope they ain't saying too much because somebody gonna snitch for sure. Yeah. You ain't telling nobody they got 50 years at 40 years old, 25 years old. You won't be out until you 80.
I mean, but that's
then they don't be like,
That's how a lot of these lawyers win their cases is off plea deals.
But all right, so
don't tell me shit because I'm snitching.
It's kind of fucked up.
He sure will. With women and everything else.
It's kind of
snitching.
It's kind of fucked up because so many people that he employed. You know what
Tim
I'm
just
saying?
got a booty call just now.
No, I did not, bro.
That my motherfucker. I probably
that's my cousin.
It been blowing up. They ready. It's Friday night, buddy. They said, "Come on over."
But yeah,
hopefully it's not the one girl, but hopefully it's not her.
We don't talk no more.
You blocked her?
No, I don't block people. I just stopped calling.
He got her under like bad pussy.
No, her name is in my phone, but I just don't. We don't. So she cool. She cool people, but just not that. We not there.
Y'all friends? You said you thought we better off as friends,
bro.
I didn't even say that.
He wrote her a poem.
I just said
it wasn't gonna work out.
No, I ain't wrote no poems in a minute. Well, I did. I started one Monday. But anyway.
Oh, let's hear it.
No.
Yeah, bring one in. We need to have a poetry night for Tim.
No, this won't be the platform I share my poetry.
No, man, why?
Because I don't want to.
You got another podcast for that. All right, let's.
No, okay. What else you want?
Shit. Nah, I want to talk more about the Gunna shit, but
wait, go ahead. You want to say some more to that?
No, I was just gonna say it's kind of fucked up because all the people that he employed,
I just said,
and now they what they gonna do?
Yeah,
all the families that
that's the mindset you should have. Like, because I'm not just feeding my family, I'm feeding other people's families. They employed under me. That's how I always think. I mean,
yeah. So it's a sad situation.
Hopefully they've been saving.
Right, let's get into the one question I think you sent, Mike. Why do men use laughter to help with pain?
So
we get that from
this go with that video because he was laughing in the video after being talking about being molested by two women, and they were kind of making jokes about
Who
it.
said that?
I forgot. I don't know the comedian name. What's his name too?
D-Ray Davis.
Yeah, D-Ray. So he said that he was molested by two 30-year-old women when he was 11. And while he was talking about it, he was saying stuff, but he was kind of saying certain things in like a joking way, like calling them ugly girls or ugly women. And obviously the room is laughing for stuff. So he was chuckling too. And I seen a lot of comments saying, why are they laughing about this? Why are they laughing? I'm like, men just use laughter when we in pain sometimes. Like, a lot of women use, like, they cry it out. They have like these deep conversations. They want people to listen to them. Men, when we have problems, we really we know it, we can't fix it for real. So we use our laughter, we make jokes about it, we try and make light of the situation to try and get it through it.
Do you think it's
our own way?
Like, so how would you deal with pain?
I don't have no problem with using laughter for pain.
Do you do that? Yeah.
Oh, yes. You think, well, I ain't gonna say it on here, but when I was making jokes, but like you said about somebody who died, somebody real close to me died, like a brother, and I did make some jokes, like to try and get through it, but it wasn't like I wasn't like trying to that really hurt because that was like my real little brother to me.
Yeah,
but I did make jokes to get through it, and stuff like same thing with my dad when he passed away. I definitely when I was with my family and stuff, we made jokes and talked about them and stuff. Right. Talked about good stuff and just laughed about all of it up. So I don't see nothing wrong with using laughter for pain. I don't think it's just like numbing it or anything. You still getting through it. It just take a minute.
It's how your healing process.
Yeah, it's a way to get your things out without having it to make it all super heavy. Somebody pitying you or being sad for you. Like, yeah, you gonna cry for some stuff, but there ain't nothing wrong with using laughter as well.
What you guys say too?
I agree. I agree with you 100%. I don't know if that's my coping mechanism that I use with, like with pain. I don't know. Like death, of course, I can see what you're saying. Like, I don't know, like when my granddad passed away, I think we did make like a whole bunch of like little jokes and stuff.
Yeah, especially when you with other people, because y'all can all laugh together. Y'all know everybody hurting. We all know it's not. We know it's a serious situation, but we understand that nothing we can do is going to change it. So we try and make it as good as we can and light as we can. What you guys say, Tim?
I mean, I just quote what Granny said. She said, "Laughter is good for the soul." So I mean, if you need to, whatever you need to do to heal, through any pain, that be your coping mechanism. Don't let somebody else tell you how to deal with your pain. But I mean, laughter is good. I mean, so
because when you think about it, most men just shut down.
So what? So hold on. That's so what if it's not like a death? Like what if it's like just some shit? What if it's like some shit at work that might have pissed you off? Like you think you think you should make a joke about the shit, or you should?
I'm gonna make a talk.
It depends on who you talking to.
Or like your significant other might have pissed you off. You think you gonna come in here and like, yeah, she doing that shit again, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or you think you should talk to your homies about that shit?
When we talk about deeper stuff, we still make jokes while we talking about it. We understand that it's deep, and we do try and have like solutions or at least hear the person out, but we still make jokes at the same time.
Well, me, I don't.
So what do you use, Tim? As your thing?
Like I said, I'm just saying for the work thing. I know how my attitude is. So like a lot of things, I'm really gonna have to laugh. I'm laughing off to make some type of joke about it. You know, because I don't want to see myself, one, if I'm at work, to lose my job and everything like that. And then two, like it depends on the person too. Like as far as the relationship I have with the person. A lot of times I joke about if it's not that serious. But if I really don't care about you like that, then I probably would, not use to laugh about. I laugh it off anything because I really feel like I try to solve it like through laughter or just talking to whoever it is.
So you get to let it out. That's what I'm saying, because you at least let something of it out. Yeah. Whereas before, most dudes they either gonna shut down.
Because because most time like I really don't say nothing for real. I just say all right. All right.
So you shut down.
Yeah. Oh, I do it a lot.
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's better to go with laughter and at least make a little bit of light of it, because at least you get some of it out, some of that damage out, or some of that trauma out, or whatever. But like most dudes, they not talking to nobody. They just gonna hold it.
This might be a personal question, Tim. So I have like sometimes like I be on Instagram or something, and then I see like you'll post like the little hand over the face shit. And I ask you what's wrong. You probably tell me what's wrong, but you won't go into detail. Like, do you actually got people that you actually go into detail and talk to about like certain shit? See, that's a good question.
Yeah, like your mom or something, somebody like that.
I do, but I can say that off camera. But
yeah. You don't have to pay.
I mean,
when I be asked you, I be really like
trying to figure it out.
I know. I can.
Because you my brother at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
But the person I go to is, shout out Ebby. But So that's the person I would go to, because me, if anybody knows me, I don't really talk about certain shit like that. I probably said in the brief, but I don't really get into detail like that. It just,
which is perfectly.
That's a lot of men. Men do that. That's a lot of men do that.
I know. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it, but I just don't. I just
want people to understand that's what people do.
But I would shift it to like, if I read the room or something like that, the energy, I'll probably talk somebody else through something, but I won't talk my own shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, do y'all ever joke around about it, or is it just a deep conversation?
We joke around about it. We will get into it.
Gotta make it somewhat like.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I'm saying? But then too, I've always been the type of person, I don't like to dump on nobody. I don't like.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I know. Like, I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's another reason why I'm just saying. I
don't like to dump on nobody because like I look at it like Isaiah, Marcus, Mike, like y'all are, and y'all have. I look at it, y'all have kids too, like, and then y'all have spouses. Me,
and we don't care about your problems. So.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
I do,
but like, I don't go into it because of like, I don't like to dump people. People got their own problems. Yeah, so when it comes down to it, and I'm saying this is always the best thing to do, but just like I'm looking at it like, shit, Tim, you'll get over it. Whatever, it is what it is. But then I can say that to certain people, and then I can't say it to other people because some people look at it as nonchalant, and I am nonchalant. So
same.
So it's like
I think a lot of men nonchalant. A lot of us.
Yeah. So a lot of things that like some people just probably get irritated with. I say no, I really just don't want to dump off, and I really don't want to get into it because I feel like it's going to breed something else, and I really don't want to answer the questions and then like that. But it ain't a good form of communication. But when someone probably is really trying to get an understanding. But that's my thing. I don't like to dump off on people, and then I feel like everybody got their own problems. You don't need to hear about my shit.
Yeah, and then, I mean, the only person you should really be dumping on is like a therapist for real. Yeah. Somebody who really can actually.
And then the crazy thing, I'm the person that's always trying to help the person.
Same here. So, same here. Like, and then, like the people I go to, probably my sister Naisha. Like I talked to her.
Oh, and shout out Granny too, because Granny speak with Mike and said. Granny and my other auntie, like the core ladies, like that I know my auntie, my cousin, two of my aunties, and my grandma. Granny's gonna give me that laughter. She's gonna give me the lesson too. Alvin's gonna give me she's gonna give me the lesson, and she's gonna give me the laughter too. Even though she gonna tell me, she definitely gonna be a little bit more hard with it, but Alvin's, that's what they really gonna do. So I have to go to them, like because if I don't, it's not.
Yeah, it's good to have somebody on your side like that.
Yeah. It is.
Any last things y'all got to say about this?
No, I'm good. Hey. I think we.
Anything coming up that y'all want to highlight, or anything that's went on this week that y'all?
The Detroit Porn Expo is coming out soon. No, I don't know. I'm just highlighting Wayne State for giving us that commencement redux of
congrats.
Yeah, thank you. And now like I said, I really feel like it's accomplished
at a good time too.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been in the winter, right?
Yeah.
So it was great to have it.
Yeah. So thankful for them for that, and I'm forever a warrior. I'm Blue Hill Dreams.
I'm Mike.
I'm Zeke.
We out. Tim, man, you gotta cry sometimes, man. Come on, let it out.
Man, whatever, dog.